Hello, I'm Chandrasekhar.
Hi, this is Reet.
Hi, I'm Masoom.
Hi, I'm Rahul.
In the recent past, a lot of changes have happened in the Indian banking and financial services sector. The regulator has brought in a bunch of really progressive reforms like the Payments Bank and the Small Finance Bank. These have been introduced with the objective of social and financial inclusion, especially with respect to the underserved segments. Before this, the prepaid payment instruments, more popularly known as wallets, had taken the complete nation by a storm, thereby driving a lot of digital transactions. Some of these had even exceeded the cash-based transactions for particular categories. Digital has become more like a buzzword these days. To understand what really digital payments are and how they can help us move towards a less cash economy and probably a cashless economy in the long term, I invite you to participate in the digital payments workshop.
Today when we talk about taxation reform, the first thing which comes into our mind is GST, that is Goods and Service Tax. With the approval of the Parliament for GST, we see India has come up to a most significant taxation reform since it opened up its economy 25 years ago. With emphasis providing IT infrastructure support to GST, we see that even small retailers can file their returns online and come up with a paperless society for our country. Today, with the D-Day arriving on 8th of November, we see around 80 lakh of SSEs shifting their registration from excise VAT to GSTN. And from 1st April 2017, India will start its journey towards one market for seamless transfer of goods and services.
In recent times, the biggest financial reform in a country is RBI putting its foot down and asking public sector banks to convert its restructured loans into NPAs or bad debts, which is really crucial considering the fact that, first of all, on the global side of things, a lot of political and economic polarization is taking place. Second, our financial markets are not that stable yet, given the disclosures that Indian firms have been coming out with, and our exports haven't been doing really well. So this is where RBI steps in as a central bank.
As we all know, the 3rd of August 2016 marked a landmark occasion with the Rajya Sabha passing the 122nd Constitutional Amendment Bill, which cleared the way for the implementation of the Goods and Services Tax, which we know as the GST. But the big question is it time to celebrate already? The legislative process itself has a long road ahead. Once this task has been achieved, the second leg of that process will begin. The implementation of the GST will require an overhauling of the tax administration's infrastructure as well. Revenue authorities such as CBEC will need to be restructured to administer all the taxes brought under the single umbrella of GST. The proposed bill also recommends the establishment of tribunals for adjudicating disputes. It is a reason for India to celebrate.
I gained a lot of experience during this case study. The problem statement was a real world scenario, and we will get a lot of exposure in these kind of problem statements in our corporate life. Apart from that, there were a lot of mathematical and financial calculations which I liked eventually. And I recently got the good news from the Kids School of Management people, and I am very happy to know it. As I have worked pretty hard for this, and looking forward to the 8th edition of it. Thanks.
It was the first time that we have participated in such a simulation event.
And it gave us a great insight on how a practical world works, and we congratulate team for conducting such a structured and seamless event.